welcome to another fun-filled episode of Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. My name is Amin Al-Hassan. I'm joined, as always, by Big Jerv, by Jay Skills, and Juju Gotti. We got a hell of a show for you guys today. We're going to talk about the NBA Finals. We're going to talk about Crazy Joe Mazzulla and why Christians think that they are some sort of minority or something like that. We're also going to talk about Clipped. That's right. It's that show on Hulu FX. It's about the Clippers and Donald Sterling. We're going to have some fun with that, especially some of these casting decisions that they've made there. Also, there is a new restaurant in St. Louis that has 30 and up for women, 35 and up for men. How do we feel about all that? Like an age restriction. Do we want to keep the kids out? Are we being exclusionary? Speaking of kids, Method Man and Redman played Summer Jam, said never again. Are the kids wrong for not knowing, not reacting to Method Red? Or do they have a point? We'll get into all those things and more. But first, patreon.com/countthedings. That's where you go to become a Patreon, get all the extra content, like the OG basketball podcast, like the Cinephobe special editions. By the way, shout out to Cinephobe, top 10 in the U.S. in TV and film review podcasts. We done did it. We keep going straight to the top. So you get the special editions there. You get the rewatching things that we do, which are the live watch-alongs of movies that we've already done. You get the access to the Discord. And because of our live show, which is July 20th in New York City at the Racket, you get 25% discounts on tickets. Tickets are available right now. Visit the Count the Things profile page on Instagram and on Twitter to go and find a ticket link there, or join the Patreon, patreon.com/countthethings. Take advantage of that discount. Make sure you are in the building because we're going to do Cinephobe, we're going to do Bomm, we're going to do we're going to talk basketball. We're going to have guests on guests on guests. I'm talking about high-profile guests from sports, from entertainment, everything. You don't want to miss it. At the Racket, New York City, July 20th. Get the tickets while they're still available. And again, if you are a Patreon member, 25% discount. If you're not a Patreon member, go ahead and join. All right, let's start the show.
Is Juju at the game?
Yeah, he's at the finals.
Nice.
He was out last night, man. I don't know. I was out with him. Yeah.
So you over there too?
Yeah.
Beantown. How was Boston? Everybody always tells me to go to Boston, and I'm just like, I have no reason to go to Boston, so why would I ever go there? Like, imagine me telling like my girl, like, yo, babe, like, you want to go to Boston for a weekend? Like what?
That's a joke. It's a Joakim Noah shit. It's like, who out here wants to go to Cleveland?
Right.
Like, so that might be the greatest like casual diss I've ever heard too. Like, yo, and I didn't understand it until we went. I was like, no, totally understand what this nigga's talking about. Like, who the fuck wants to come here, yo?
You like it? You think this shit is cool?
But people tell me to go. Like, it's actually like a dope place. So what's your take on Boston? I mean,
wow, I'm not impressed. It's different for us now because it's the finals. So I got mad people in town, and so we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, whatever. We're gonna be at this place. So it's cool from that regard, but like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's not to me. This ain't. I would say to you, no.
Right? You're like just flat out no.
Yeah.
So after game one, I guess we got game two today. What's the vibe on the series? So
it's crazy because my vibe hasn't changed at all. Like, but it's crazy to me how many people like we don't do this every year in the playoffs. A team wins game one big. Everyone's like, all right, there you go. That's it. Them niggas never gonna lose again. I'm like, what? Like, how many times have we seen that? Like, they come out in game two, they lose, and now all of a sudden, this shit is very different.
Yeah.
So
I mean, in Boston fans' defense, them niggas have lost what 20 games, I think, total.
Yeah,
all year, including the playoffs. So like,
yeah. No, I get it,
No.
but like it's just. I mean, the Dallas fans could say, "Yo, we lose every game one, and then we come back
Right.
and we win game twos. That's what we do." So
Right.
I don't like. I guess my thing is, regardless of who you're rooting for, I don't know how anyone could be like confident. Like, oh, this shit is like.
Yeah.
Two really good teams. I think they're really evenly matched. Like,
no, I think there was. Go ahead.
I was gonna say as a fan base who knows what it's like to go up 1-0 in the finals and not win a fucking game after. I can agree. You know, it's not over yet. You know.
Yeah, I actually had. No, I was just gonna say I had that penciled in already, like the Boston blowout. Like that was gonna be
game one
of the games, like whether it's game 1 or 3 or whatever, like they can be an overwhelming team. Like that's just their makeup. So, you know, but I remember the fucking Warriors finals against Boston where they should have won that finals. So it's like, it's not about who has the better team. It's who can win 4 games first. You feel me?
You know, it's funny. Like I called the game 1 blowout win on Oddball earlier this week. I was like, yeah, like these guys, pretty much everybody except for Porzingis has played in the finals for Boston. So they're gonna go out there and they're at home. They're gonna feel real comfortable, get it going. Now, obviously, I didn't think Porzingis scoring like 18 points in the first half. Didn't see that one coming. But I just felt like, yo, their guys are being comfortable. Meanwhile, these guys over here, your PJ Washingtons, your Derek Lively's, your Gaffords, like them dudes haven't been like they're gonna be shell shocked, and that's exactly what happened. Like, but you saw that in the third quarter, they start getting a little more relaxed, whatever, and then game still ends up being out of hand because it's hard to come back from 30 down to anybody. But I have no doubt in my mind that they're gonna come out. We're recording this on Sunday afternoon. They're gonna come out and be better than what they were on game 1. Now, are they gonna win or lose? Who knows? But again, going back to the whole like, dude, Suns went up 2-0 against the Bucks. And Giannis was coming back from an injury. I was like, them niggas ain't gonna lose a game. And they ended up not even winning the game. So you never know, man.
No, for sure. It's interesting. What did you think about the Jayson kid? Jaylen Brown is their best player.
Give this nigga another cup of Coke. Give this nigga another soda on the sideline. He done did it again. Like, this is what I said. I said, like, regardless of whether he believes it or he doesn't believe it, and regardless of whether the Celtics see it as a banana in the tailpipe or not, the fact of the matter is, the niggas have to give a long-ass answer about how that shit da-da-da-da-da-da-da, which means you're thinking about it. So, like, when they go out there, and here's the thing, I'm going to say this, and then we got Juju here. I want to get him on this because obviously Celtics is a squad or whatever. But I've been to maybe like 4 or 5 Celtics home games these playoffs, right? I'm telling you right now, that crowd, when Tatum is bullshitting, them niggas do not fuck with him. They'll live through Jaylen Brown having struggles. They'll live through Holiday, Derek White missing shots, Horford, anybody. When Jayson Tatum, you could feel them go, another step back, another fadeaway. They say that all the time. I hear them yelling and shit. So if I'm Jayson Tatum, I already feel like I got a pressure on me. And now this nigga gonna point out, like, actually, y'all best player is the other dude. I just don't trust his light-skinnedness to not get in the way.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is it the light-skinnedness?
Whoa. First of all,
y'all are sensitive. Look.
No. Dr. Umar recently came out and said that dark-skinned niggas is out here being shameful this year, and niggas need to put some respect on light-skinned brothers. So I'm just saying, bro, put some respect on us. You know what I'm saying? Don't let one speak for us all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
and if he's not getting, I mean, hey, if y'all not going to appreciate the young lad Juju, I know a team right down 95 that has a little bit of cap space. Just a tiny
Pull
bit.
your skirt down, B. That's disgusting. That's gross. Like, I've never been more ashamed. That's the most disgusting thing you ever said in your life. Like, no,
Oh, man.
like, no, sir. Like, he know what's going on, bro. Like, bro, if I'm Jayson Tatum, I'm not shooting no jumpers. I'm only shooting paint shots this game right here, just because that's the best version of him. Like, he don't, for some reason, he don't know that though. Like, I seen the flashbacks of him in high school against Jalen Brunson. His ass was stepping back in high school. Like, bro, that's Jalen Brunson on you. You 7 foot.
Dude, Jalen Brunson looking like a child, like a real child at that point.
Right, bro. So yeah, it's mechanics. I definitely think Amin right though, bro. It definitely was a plot to separate, but all them boys had to answer that shit, bro. And so they're gonna be out there with it at least in the back of their mind. You know what I mean? And hats off to Jayson Kidd.
Man's a genius, man. I love J Kidd. Juju, your assessment of the city of Boston. Jayson asked me, hey, because people have been telling me you need to pull up on Boston, you come out to Boston. I was like, but I want to hear you've been out now. Last night you had a nice night out. What is your assessment of the city of Boston?
It's all right. You know what I mean? I ain't did nothing other than go to the planetarium, and I went to the W Hotel. So those was fire. You know what I mean? Those was fun enough. I wish I had more confidence to just do shit alone. Like, you know what I mean? I'm the type of nigga, I be needing like partners to do shit. And so I didn't explore it as much as I could or should have. So maybe, Bomm, we come up here and do a Boston thing one day, man. Or at least a trip with the homies.
Juju, if they come back for when they come back for Game 5, I got you. I got peoples out Boston. My apologies. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got you.
Right. I forgot Jervis plugged in out here. Shout out to Bijou, Club Bijou. We brought Jade in there.
Jade looking like an undercover cop.
Oh
man, he looked like a super cop, man. Had the hat on.
Right. That was when I realized it.
Every white nigga I know, like that I know from Boston, I was like, oh yeah, I'm just hitting them when I get there. Bruh, none of them motherfuckers even answer my text message. You punk motherfuckers. Like, fuck everybody. If I know you, if you a Caucasian and you know me and you live in Boston, fuck you. You feel me? Like, I'm dead serious about that. Y'all did all this talking about, oh, but we gotta, when you get up here, but we gonna show you a good time. But I done reached out to all my friends. Them motherfuckers ain't even hit me back, bro. That shit broke my heart, bro. So fuck them. I ain't gonna sit here and be sad. I'm gonna retaliate. You feel me? I don't like y'all no more. I'm sour.
Juju, are we allowed to talk about what happened to you on Thursday, or is that?
I mean, we can
because
it's embarrassing as fuck.
But that's what I'm saying. I want to talk about it from the standpoint of like, yo, what do you do in this situation, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna let you set it up.
I don't want to set it up. I'm embarrassed. Okay, I'm gonna cry if I say it. So like, I ain't gonna lie to you. This ain't even. This is not a joke. Like, this shit really broke me down, and I was sad as fuck. Like, you know what I mean?
I had to talk to Juju yesterday. I was like, hey man, like this shit is what it is, but you can't let that shit break you. But it is fucked up. So Juju shows up. He picks up his credential because you go to this separate office where they're giving out the credentials. But the way it works is when you come into the arena, they scan it and they will have credentialed you on the back end digitally for which games you could come to.
Yeah.
Now, nobody told Juju that he wasn't credentialed for game 1. He has his physical credential, but when they scan, it says only valid games 2 through 6. So motherfucker went in, scanned it. She said, "You're not valid." I said, "No, run that shit again." It's like your card getting declined. No, that can't be right.
Right.
That's embarrassing enough to be
in a room full of who's on top of this.
People, it's mad people walking in the arena, like do the same thing, trying to get their credentials scanned. Now, here's the part that make it worse. This nigga was dressed in like the most ostentatious, like it was a green velvet suit.
Yep.
Like on some, like
no, keep going, my bad.
Because you have like Juju, we talk about this all the time. This nigga has he has star quality. When that nigga walk in, like when he walk in with that green suit into Boston Garden shit, man, people are gonna be like, "Yo, what's up, man?" They don't even know who he is, but he look like I should know who he is, right?
Right.
So, Juju, tell them what the worst part is.
Bro, all of this is the worst part, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what you mean for real.
The worst part is
terrible.
So tonight, game 2, we go into the game. Juju's credentials. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be in the building. Juju, you told me. Tell them what you told me. What you plan on wearing tonight?
Oh, exactly. That's the worst part. This is why I'm gonna kill myself. I only bought one suit. God damn it. So I gotta wear this same suit again. The suit that everybody saw me in the first time. Goddamn, get denied. The most heartbreaking shit. I gotta throw that shit on again because I only planned to be here for game 1. And I was going back. Them folks told me I was here for game 2. I'm like, well, damn, that's Sunday. This shit was. I was gonna go back. And it's a rookie mistake, bro. And I fucked up.
That's not a rookie mistake, you didn't fuck up. Somebody else fucked up and not telling you that you're not credentialed for game 1, you're credentialed for game 2. But that's not the worst part. Because Juju, I told you, none of them people there that were walking in is gonna remember.
Yeah.
Except for one person.
Exactly.
The lady that scanned that credential. I know the reason why I know why she is because she gave me shit about something else when I was walking in. I think it was like I had something in my pockets or whatever. And I'm like, but it's not metal. And she's just like, you have to empty your bottle. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like I took out everything. I was like, all right, cool. So I just know exactly who he's talking about. And I know that is gonna make a remark. It's not just she gonna remember. She gonna let you know I remember.
Welcome back, hoe ass nigga. You good today? You good? You got your shit together today?
She's definitely once they scan you and it whatever it goes ding ding like whatever it does, she's gonna be like, oh, I was worried today. She's gonna hit you with something. She's definitely gonna hit you with something. But bro, don't worry about the outfit though. To keep it a bean with you, don't worry about the outfit. I know that is a mental hurdle that most people have to get over. Like, oh shit, they gonna see me in the same shit, bro. I think about it all the time when I'm getting dressed, just going places. Like, fuck. I just seen these motherfuckers. Did I have this shirt? Whatever. But niggas just gonna look at you like they used to look at Clipper Darrell. Clipper Darrell wore the same thing every single time. So if anything, right, exactly. You know what I mean? They nicknamed you something, right? Like, you know what I mean? You might even find out your nickname today on the inside.
Jerv, I'm gonna tell you right now, you was really making some good points. I'm like, yeah, Jerv's got it. Yeah, that's right. Then you brought up Clipper Darrell, like, oh damn.
Is that the person you want to be as closely associated with?
I'm just saying, Clipper Darrell always had the suit on though. Like, you know what I'm saying? He always had the suit on.
It's a one Celtic nigga. He have the leprechaun hat on every time. It's a black nigga with dreads. I feel like they probably be like, he probably wear the same shit every time, but they don't be like, oh damn, bro, you wore the same shit. They be like, oh, they're the Celtic nigga.
Speaking of dreads, did you cut your hair?
Nigga. Oh no, I just got a ponytail.
Woo! I was about to be like, yo, these niggas made you cut your. No, dog, we not doing that, yo. I'd have pulled up on them if they made you cut your hair.
Juju so traumatized, he would have got a Caesar and shit like this.
Right, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like it's not mental health month anymore. Salute to Pride Month, everybody. You know what I mean? But bro,
it is mental health.
It's okay.
It's both.
Okay, cool. I thought it was left. That's my fault. But yeah, just to with the seasons like just winning Rome, bro. This was one of like, as my adult life, this was one of the most saddest and devastated type shit that I ever had gone through type shit, other than being homeless and all that shit, because my expectations and my hopes were so good. Like my team in the finals, let alone all the other shit that we get to do for my job, I get to go and see the Celtics tonight. And so I'm telling my mom, bro, this shit, like, I was sitting in the hotel watching this game, bro. Celtics up 20 points. I ain't give a fuck, kind of. Like, I was just sad as fuck, bro. Like, then the Friday, right, it's days between. Like, I see if it was off one day and then the game was Saturday. Bro, I had to sit in this goddamn room since Thursday, bro. And, bro, I done contemplated, like, all type of fuck shit, bro. Like, doubting myself and not thinking I'm good enough and all the fuck shit. So, just know that, bro. If you out there, you thinking this shit sometime, bro, you not alone, dog. Like, find somebody. Like, Amin saved me and helped me pull myself out of it yesterday because he was actually the first person I seen. I haven't left the hotel room other than go to planetarium and just walk around because I was.
Oh, you really did go to the planetarium. I thought you was like just being cold for like, oh yeah, no, I don't want niggas to know I was turning up. Like you really just went to the planetarium. Oh, okay.
I walked there because I was sad as fuck. I needed to get out of it. My mama told me you should just do something. Like, you know what I mean? And so I just walked around, bro, and that shit was right there. And bro, without Amin talking to me yesterday and being a friend, bro, I appreciate you, bro. Like, I want to say that shit in front of everybody, bro. Without him, like, just being there for me and telling me, like, bro, look at it this way and look at it that way. I don't know, bro. I would have probably crashed out or called somebody or did something stupid. Like, you know what I mean? So I appreciate you, bro, and being there for me, dog.
No, of course, man. I'm always here
Hey,
for
bro.
you. And
wait till 2 to 3 years when you get to show your ass. 2 to 3 years, you get to pull up to the finals and show your ass, bro. Just you're gonna be all right. Trust me. Trust me.
Nigga said 2 to 3 years. Damn, Jer.
No, I'm just saying, like this finals, right? And then next year's finals, you know what I mean? Next year's finals is gonna be a little different, but you know what I mean? But the finals after that, that's like when my man's is like
but I'm gonna tell you, because Juju yesterday we was hanging out with the NBA PR people. So that's the key, is when you get plugged in with them, now like at the very least you're gonna get some heads up or whatever. And just, you know, they've been I can't say enough good things about NBA PR and NBA communications. Most of them are mad cool. There's a couple, but we don't need to talk. But I'm not gonna focus on the negative. I'm gonna focus on the positive. And so they've been real helpful, real cool with everything. So, you know, we were hanging out with them yesterday, and so now they know Juju. So now I think that also is gonna help. Just, you know, and you know, I don't need to tell you this. You know how to do this, ladies and gentlemen. When you meet someone like that in those positions, whatever, you just keep that shit going. Keep that shit going every time you see them. Mention something.
Gotta stay locked in.
Gotta stay locked in. And so then next time we're gonna see him is at the draft. What's up? Da da da. Next time we see him at that, it's gonna be Summer League. What's up? Da da da. And all these opportunities to like keep that connection going is really important.
Summer League is my bad. I mean, yo, Juju, Summer League though.
Yeah.
Summer League is where you can make huge strides because everyone's super duper like just right there.
Yeah.
So I wanna because Jerv, you brought up Clipper Darrow. We gotta talk about this clip shit, man. Which, by the way, did you see they had a fake Clipper Darrow in there?
Oh,
yes.
Like a shot of people on the concourse are walking in, and there's a dude in a blue and red suit going, "Here we go," and I'm like, "Yeah, I could have just get Clipper Darrow."
Clipper Darrow, exactly.
That nigga, like,
you got LeVar Burton.
No, that's what I was gonna say. It's funny the people who they got to be themselves versus like the people that was available. Like, yeah, they definitely could have got. Clipper
Who else was themselves in there though? I'm missing somebody.
It was somebody. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember, but either way, man, that show is comedy, man. I laughed so hard watching, man. I was
bro, when I say a little murder was Chris Paul, I was like, okay, I ain't gonna lock in.
Dog, 10 minutes into it, you can tell who's in charge of this movie, right? Like you can tell who was the Dr. Dre and Ice Cube of the NWA fucking movie, right? Like off top, I like listen, Glenn Rivers, you know what I'm saying? I refuse to believe that nigga was getting all that shit off, bro. Like here you go.
Yeah.
My bad.
Hero.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like
a hero, man. He walked in and he told this man this, and you should have traded your ass, like 2 practices in or whatever. He cussing everybody out.
Yeah,
like,
when Matt Barnes ain't do nothing back. Come on, bro. Like not the Matt Barnes that I've come to realize who he is.
Yeah.
Bro, when he kicked out Donald Sterling out the locker room and was doing all that, and I'm like, I don't know, man. You might let him hang around a little bit. It seemed like they was throwing the chili on Doc as the Superman for everybody.
Superman with a super line, man.
Beijing is sick.
Beijing is crazy.
My favorite thing was like, yo, you're gonna play Doc Rivers, cool. All right, man, you go get in shape or anything? Like, nah, I'm good just like this, man.
That nigga ate an extra ham and cheese when they told him. Like, damn, bro. But I think my nigga Al Bundy is a great casting as Donald Sterling.
That's him and Cleopatra Coleman, who plays Vistibiano. Like,
now that was the one. No, she's great, but she's too bad though. Like,
Thank you.
That's my biggest problem with the show. Like that V chick was not cool. Like she is weak, but the chick that's playing her is bad. I'm like, this is way off.
It's still TV, bro.
No, I know exactly. I'm like, they're actors. They are gonna be more attractive than the people they're playing. I get it.
The only
but they made her
movie,
bad.
She bad.
I mean, they didn't.
It made me think: Does she have any like say over this shit? Because like my nigga, like she looks. It looks like when George tried to pick, like whoever the fuck it was, like the boy that he probably thought was like representing the best. Like, come on, bro, that wasn't her. I had to go Google her again because I was like, maybe I'm tripping.
I'm Googling her right now. You know what's you know, the funny thing is the only movie I've ever seen where the person they cast was less attractive than the actual person was fucking Molly's Game. Remember Molly's Game? It was about the card game.
Yeah. Of course, I love Molly's
poker
Game.
games or whatever. Yeah, and so they had Jessica Chastain playing Molly. I think Jessica Chastain is a very average-looking white chick. Like, she's a great actor, but looks-wise, she's mad average. So then I was doing one of those like, oh, press run for da-da-da, and they had the actual Molly on the red carpet. And I was like, damn, I was like, yo, I would have been offended if I was her. Like, yo, you cast who? You better get your weight up and go get someone else. Shit, man. But shout out to, with Lil Murder playing Chris Paul, I'm dying every time because I know this nigga Chris Paul must be so upset.
He gotta be hot.
He gotta be. The nigga that played Blake, I don't know what the fuck. They basically they spray painted a light skinned dude. Is what they did. They spray painted his hair. Like, all right, now you're Blake Griffin.
I got a question about this Blake character. And then after I ask it, just let me know if I needed to bossing over this. My nigga, ain't nobody. Is anybody else getting like Paul's like vibes like from the?
I'm not getting vibes, but there's a
like,
vibe.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like, not you getting. Okay.
All right. Zest levels are elevated.
Yeah. No, when they had him holding his hand, they brought him in holding his hand. You feel me? Like how you bring him in the scene. That's his intro. Like he holding Donald Sterling's hand, and bro's looking at him like
niggas really don't fuck with him.
Like Jerv said, you could tell who's the Ice Cube and Dr. Dre of this movie. And it's damn sure ain't Blake, it's damn sure ain't Chris. It's damn sure
Chris Paul's not in it because when he hit us with the "I love my wife" line, I just assumed he was.
If he had any say, there's no way Lil Murder would be playing him. Right. There's no chance in hell, man.
Okay.
I would have got Lorenz Tate to play me before I got
on me.
Because that's the other thing. Like we talked about this on the OG pod, me, Trey, and Zach. They really didn't need anyone who could pretend to be a basketball player. Right. Because the story is not about basketball. It's a story of racism, of power, of corruption, of how we allow shit to happen every day and let shit slide. I need actors. I don't need no niggas that look like they can play ball.
Lil Murder can act though.
Not like Chris Paul.
Elevated zest levels. That's the other thing. It's like, yo, if you're gonna play Blake Griffin, like there's two things. One, you gotta be sarcastic as shit.
Yeah.
And two, you gotta be funny. But an asshole. Like funny, but an asshole. And like I got zero like I'd say the other like to me it's like a lot of shit like that. It's like they're not getting the personalities right. And it's taken away from the story. But the biggest thing I got pissed off was when there's a scene where they go to like Dave and Buster's or whatever, and it's Chris Paul and DeAndre Jordan. By the way, Chris Paul was not hanging out with them niggas after hours. Let's just make that very clear. Nigga was banana boating it up somewhere else. But they're at the Dave and Buster's, and the kid is shooting, and then this little kid starts telling them all about the Clippers history and da-da-da, and Clippers are cursed, and that's what my dad said, and that's what happened to Danny Manning, da-da-da, all that shit. And then he says, Marquise Johnson fell and broke his neck and never played again. And I said, who the fuck is Marquise Johnson? And I was like, you talking about Marcus Johnson? Oh, come on, man. You can't get Marcus Johnson wrong.
Maybe he was supposed to get it wrong. He's a little kid. Little kids fuck up, right?
No. Don't do that. Don't Game of Thrones this shit. Them niggas fucked up. Maybe there is a Starbucks in Westeros. Who knows? Like, let's not. Nah, man. Let's just like, come on, man. Like, not only or is this a basketball themed show? You got to have somebody on set to be like, hey, it's pronounced this way. But also, it's like, this nigga's an actor. Like, let's just assume you don't watch any basketball. You don't know anything about Marcus Johnson basketball. He's an actor, like Blue Chips, White Man Can't Jump. Like, you don't even get his. You feel like you fuck it up on both ways. And that's the shit I'm like, yo, man, who's a consultant on this shit? Who's the person on set being like, yo, this, that, and the other?
Right. I was about to say, is that Josiah Daddy? It sounds. I was just gonna make
that Josiah. That's Josiah Daddy. Yeah.
Right.
That's a third way you should know who the fuck he is, man. Like,
right.
Nigga famous 3 different ways, man.
Right.
But I'm not gonna allow those things to take away my joy in watching these horrible acted scenes by everybody not named Ed O'Neill and Cleopatra Coleman. They're killing it. That's the thing I was trying to tell people, like, yo, you don't understand. That's how that nigga used to talk, man.
Yeah.
That like almost like elevated zest levels on his own, like that very high pitched and da da da. And so he's nailing the delivery, the kind of like almost like absent-minded. This thing just be talking some crazy shit, whatever. Y'all know about the deposition, which I don't know if we're gonna see it or not, but y'all know about the deposition?
No.
So I'm gonna pull it up right here. So Donald Sterling was sued. It was a housing discrimination suit, right? And so he got deposed, and this is verbatim what he said during the deposition. This is from 2003. Well, I fool around sometimes. I do. When a girl seduces me and tells me all these hot stories and dirty things, and tells me how much she wants to suck on me and take my shoes off and lick my feet and touches me. When I'm in a limousine, she takes off all her clothes. And the limo driver said, "What's going on?" And she started sucking me on the way to Mr. Coon's house. And I thank her. I thank her for making me feel good. And then the lawyer says, "Sir, the question was, is this your handwriting?"
Yeah,
oh my
I remember
God, bro.
I remember that.
Oh shit.
This motherfucker is crazy, man.
That
Crazy.
like Joe Mazzulla.
Oh, Crazy Joe Mazzulla. What's up with him, man? We're going to have to talk about Crazy Joe for a second, man. Hey, Jerv. I said Crazy Joe Davola, Crazy Joe Mazzulla. That's the new nickname for him. Remember Joe Davola from Seinfeld?
Yeah, I know Joe. Yeah. But who's? Oh, Mazzulla. Oh, my bad.
Crazy Joe Mazzulla, man. This nigga, what's his name? Gonna ask him. Vinny Goodwill of Yahoo Sports asks him, "Hey, this is the first finals with 2 black head coaches since 1975. Like, how do you process it? What's the significance to you?" And this man gonna answer him, "I wonder how many of them were Christians." And then just stared. And it was silent, and everybody was like, "Is this nigga for real right now?"
Bro, Joe crazy as hell. Joe, bro, I don't know, bro. Being the
is he a
leader,
good coach?
His team was in the finals. And they had a phenomenal year.
But see, this is my point. When you act crazy like that, and that question comes up, is he a good coach? Mm-hmm. This nigga Juju's not alone. This is how everybody feels. Like, well, the team's in the finals and had a phenomenal year. Meaning, like, I know he crazy, but the results seem to work.
Right.
Which means the moment the results don't work, they're getting your ass up out of here, man.
All that shit getting called to the carpet. It's gonna remind niggas of winning time. Like,
right.
You feel me? I think like that happens far too often in professional sports, especially in basketball, where like a bad coach ends up with a great team. You know, like I don't know why it's so common, but like you see it happen all the time. It's like, how did this nigga get this job?
Right, bro. I think Sam Cassell next up, bro. Having Sam Cassell on that bench, that helps a lot. You did. So I think I don't know, bro. Yeah, I think right. As soon as that, let the Celtics stink some shit up. The fuck out of here. They're gonna make some shit up like they got down. Never mind, I ain't gonna say that. You see what they did to Ime. You see what they did to Ime. You're getting up out of here.
It's gonna be a lot easier to get his ass up out of here. Because you're doing all this crazy shit, man. Crazy Joe Mazzulla. Oh man,
right? They could attach it to religion. They could just be like,
Can I be real for a second?
Because that. Not to cut you off, but that's what they did to Mark Jackson.
Right, right.
He was too religious.
But you also can't be doing that shit. That's my point.
Yeah,
like, just show up to work, coach, go home, man. Don't do all this other stuff. But let me ask y'all this. This is on some real shit. We're not just clowning here. One of my homies that I know in the industry says to me, you know why he did that shit? I was like, because he's crazy. He's like, no. Because that nigga trying to play that both sides shit. Because Vinny asked him about being a black man in the finals. And this is his way of well, I'm not, man. Like he's doing the
combination.
Yeah, combination shit.
Oh wow, I didn't even think about it. I didn't think about that.
Right? Yeah, that's
because
does he have a white mom? No,
I think his dad black Mazulla. I gotta assume the Mazzulla's I guess let me see Joe Mazzulla parents, but
yeah.
Right. Mazulla is a pretty Italian ass name.
Yeah, I haven't really met too many black Mazullas.
It's like Mike Tirico.
Oh man. Yeah.
Italian style.
You want to talk about a wild guy?
Joe Mazzulla's mother is Latressa Mazzulla, and his father is
there we go.
Dan Mazzulla. So
okay.
No disrespect, but that was pretty obvious once you got the names. I don't even need no picture.
We didn't need a visual. We got it.
Because like the question was Vinny's question was, this is the first time since 1975, damn near 50 years. We haven't had two black head coaches. Like, even if you want to get your little religious thing off, you have to acknowledge it. Like, it's an honor and, come a long way or whatever. As a black person, I feel like you can't deflect, regardless of what he said afterward. I wonder how many of them watch Seinfeld or whatever. Like, you can't deflect from the question. The question is about this thing, because if Vinny says, given the plight of the black coach in the NBA, that like black coaches get shorter leashes, they get fired more easily, they're harder to hire, they're harder to rehire, right? Like, we don't have too many coaches that be on the carousel like that. A lot of them are just one and dones. You got okay, now you're done. That's it. Like
I feel like to answer your question, I mean, like, some guys like Tiger, and like there's kind of no middle ground on the topic, or it's not approached that way. So some guys just go the opposite way, right? Like most guys will lean into it and just answer it like properly, or what I would think would be properly, and then the other guys are like, you got to imagine what their experience is, and then they just are averse to that energy because coming up, he's probably getting like in Boston, everybody's talking to him about being a black coach and being a black. Wasn't this a topic? Who didn't Jayson Williams, Jay Williams, say something about him being the first black coach or something? Forgetting about
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. So. I'm sure this has been an ongoing thing with him being a coach, and especially in Boston, that he gets approached about it consistently in his daily life and his family life, everybody talking about it. So he's probably just real averse to the topic. You know what I'm saying? And like, he's answered the question 11 times, not excusing him. I think he, again, he seems now to be like a nigga who's not really like on that, and that's what the Christian thing is letting like, I ain't, what I'm saying? I ain't Martin Luther King. I'm the nigga in the church, like white Jesus.
But I'm gonna tell you the other thing that also pisses me off about that answer specifically. I don't like when Christians act like y'all some sort of minority or something.
Right.
Bro, my religion's a minority. Like, there hasn't even been one Muslim coach, let alone two. He said, I wonder how many were Christian. Nigga, all of them. All of them. Right. Mike Malone and Eric Spoelstra last year. Ime and Steve Kerr the year before that. Year before that, Monty Williams, the most Christian of them all, and Mike Boone. Like, they're all Christians, but what are you talking about? Well, I wonder how many of them. Nigga, I'll tell you, all of them. It's like, I wonder how many presidents have been white.
Right.
Like,
it's the reverse oppressed shit. Niggas want to, Christians love to play oppressed. That's the whole, I mean, if we want to get off into the religious shit, like that's part and parcel of the story. Is like,
It's a lot of people love to play oppressed these days, man. It's rough. I can't say it. I ain't gonna get into it, but it's a lot of people be. Yeah.
Look, man. Like, I'm gonna be real. It's no different than when like white people say, "Why isn't there a white entertainment television? Why isn't there a white history month?" Like, cause nigga, every month is White History Month. Every channel is white entertainment television. That's why. Like they're so twisted in their brain of inferiority, whatever you want to call it. You gonna make it like you're somehow the one who's fighting odds?
And let's answer his question. Who are the Muslim head coaches in the finals?
Right.
Who are the non-Christian? Who are the agnostic? Yeah, agnostic coaches in the NBA coaching in the playoffs. Like, who are these gentlemen that you are questioning is changing the ratio here?
Just because people don't walk around with T-shirts talking about God, jujitsu, and whatever the hell else, coffee, doesn't mean they're not Christians, bro. Like because in his mind, he's like, well, I'm the only one who's really doing this, whatever. Bible thumping, yeah. By the way, it just reminded me of something I saw on Instagram the other day. It's a club in Nashville that's like a Christian club. And like I immediately looked at the comments because I knew the comments were gonna be on fire. Niggas was talking about like, if you think this is fun, you should try sinning sometime and shit like that. Like, because it's like it's your usual like some corny looking ass shit, man.
All right, a whole bunch of Kirk Franklin.
No, not even. This is
not even that cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it.
What do you do in a Christian club? Like, you cannot go over there. And
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you.
It's gotta be social distance.
All right.
I'm gonna show you right now what they do.
You just do the Carlton over and over. Hard as hell.
Yeah. brother, let me tell you right now. You trying to be funny. You're trying to be funny. But wait till you see this video of what they're doing. All right, it's sending right now. While we wait for this video to upload, I do also want to talk really quickly about this restaurant in St. Louis. They decided to have like
35 and up.
35 and up for dudes, 30 and up for women. And
what are we doing?
At first I was like, what are we doing? Then I was like, no kids though, huh? Like that just sounded to me like, oh my God.
What is it? Is what for dudes and what for women?
35 and up for the dudes, 30 and up for the women. You know what, man? Because here's 25. What you need to know.
I was mature at 30. I feel like men can be 30 and then like, a little 27, 20, 26.
But I'm gonna tell you why that restaurant, not 25, definitely. Why they're doing this. Why they're doing this. I'm gonna tell you why. In Phoenix, I know this is big in Atlanta. It's big in a bunch of cities. In Phoenix, particularly, they got these brunch spots, and you go, and it's like full club volume on the music. There's a DJ, full club volume, and we talked about this on Bomm like a few years ago during the pandemic. But like the idea that like you're at a restaurant, it's loud, okay, whatever. They play a song, not like a song you haven't heard in a million years, and not a song that just came out like, oh shit, this dude is playing the new da-da-da. A fairly middle of like that one song everyone using in their IG reels right now. That you know that high pitch one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Playing a song like that, and like, oh shit. I'm like, you gotta stand up on a table and dance to that shit? Nigga, like have you never left the house? This is your first
Living
time?
my life like it's golden ass songs and shit.
Yeah, man, relax. Be cool. What happened to being cool? Like I'm not good. Niggas be too pressed.
Salute to Coco Gauff. I seen her that she just won the doubles in Roland Garros today. Salute to her.
Nice.
She went in the tunnel. They was playing All I Do Is Win. She was like, oh, this is my song. I was like, huh.
Hey man, let me just say, when you do win, okay, here you go. I'm sorry. Here is the Christian club.
Had to call him up, holy who? Holy Spirit in the booth. They hit me with the chitter chatter, looking for a scoop. Better find another tool. I ain't in this for the glitz, glam, or the fame, yeah. God already know my name, yeah. Encounter y'all for a day. I went and saw my life change, yeah. I got the BIC feet, don't compete, no fear, about to take my win. I got the peace on my feet, got fruits, super sweet, got plate of the righteous man. Yeah, that's the armor of God, yeah. This ain't no game like COD, yeah. They ain't never seen it like this, say hi in the presence of a woman of God, yeah.
It's like if you were shooting a music video, these are all the parts you would cut out on editing.
It's like it's a big dance circle, and these motherfuckers doing shit like they on Fame, you know, like the fucking
the twirls. The twirls was killing me. Oh man, it was
my favorite one. My favorite one was like low key. I thought it was a gay club at first. I'm like, because some niggas, man. I'm like,
oh, I wasn't even looking at the comments.
Oh yeah, the comments. I put the comments on there.
The shit kind of slapped though.
The whip to the nay to the
they said if niggas red, they could try sinning.
Right, to the Aunt Vivian twirl a kick.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh shit! I'm sorry,
dude. That's a hell of a reference, man. Everybody remember that episode when she was all shy in the back of the class.
Double pump.
Oh shit, man! But going back to the shit, like I get it, man. Like if you older, I'm older now. I'm like I don't want to deal with all that shit, man. Let them motherfuckers go over there, do this shit over there. Like let us. Just want to have a regular fucking.
Do you feel like? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, can I have dinner or brunch somewhere and the music is cool and the people cool and the vibe is cool? Like, does everything have to be like go hard as hell and shit? Hot 97 Summer Jam, which used to be the biggest concert of the year when I was a kid growing up. Summer Jam, who's gonna be in Summer Jam? Who's gonna headline Summer Jam? Summer Jam this, Summer Jam that. Used to do it at Giant Stadium, packed, right? And so now apparently Summer Jam is something they do in an arena because they can't sell enough tickets to put in a stadium.
Oh shit! It's not outside anymore.
UBS Arena, buddy.
What's that?
I think that's where the Devils play, Newark.
Damn, they're not even going to where the Red Bull play. Like to still give it like the stadium feel.
Nah, man. Wow. Oh no, you know what? I didn't know. UBS is. Oh my bad. It's where the Islanders play. It's in Long Island.
But it's not even in. It's wow.
It being in Long Island sounds crazy.
Very much.
I think it not being in a stadium is what makes it crazy. Not where it's like you're so small you got to put it in an arena. But then the other thing is the big news that came out was they had Method Red on there. The niggas came out and performed, and the crowd reaction was less than enthusiastic. And afterwards, Method Man posted like, "Hey, it's an honor to do this, but I think it's the last time we ever going to do this because like." Who are we doing this for? They looked at it, they didn't even know who we were. And I'm trying to, whenever we have these kind of like generational divides, I always try to think about it like in my mind. So when I was in high school, which was in the 90s, then who was an act that was popular 30 years ago? I mean, that would be like having the Motown niggas come out.
I was gonna say it would be like having the Whispers or like the Bar-Kays or somebody show up.
It's that crazy to y'all.
I mean, that's a time difference.
That's a time difference. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be funny. And by the way,
no, that means wow, that's crazy.
I listen to the OJs and the Whispers and all that stuff. It's not like I'm not familiar with the work, but I'm saying. When I was a senior in high school, and we're going to this, and it's going to be a big party. But so like it would have been like Method Red perform cool, and then I was like, why the hell's the Delphonics here, man? Like,
right? Because think about it, Jarv. They were performing the Rottweiler, which that song came out. I think maybe you could double
2000. It was Tikal 2000 was that album, I think.
It was the Blackout album that they had together.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it may have appeared on multiple projects, but that's the album that it was highlighted on, which was a great album. But yeah, that album is 24 years old. So think about 24 years, Jared, from the moment you were 15, what was 24 years before that, and what was popping at that point. You know what I'm saying? It was.
Yeah, no, I mean, I had literally, wild part is I had literally just seen them the day before at Roots, right?
Yeah.
And I saw the crowd reaction and shit. I was like, damn, niggas is old. Like, you know what I mean? But at the Roots picnic, it was a mixture. Like you still had like my age bracket, a little younger, like out there. So, you know, there was people rocking with it, but like the youngins were just like, what time's gonna
so
get in here?
So I think that's part of it because of how it's framed. And I say this because I see at Dreamville Fest every year, they have at least one act that's like a quote unquote throwback act. Ja Rule and Ashanti. Lil Wayne.
That's wild.
You know, like
Lil Wayne's a throwback act.
Is he a current? Right?
No, I mean, no, you're right. Damn, that's crazy.
T.I., right?
Yeah.
And they always have them at the other stage or whatever, and it's crazy. We like my cousin will always say this, like it's crazy. Like the crowd is incredible, and I'm looking at these faces, and these kids weren't alive when this, or weren't of age when this music was popping.
Yeah.
And he's like, there is a great interest in this era for the younger generation. Same thing. I have my friend Megan had her birthday in Phoenix a couple months ago, and she did it at a party, like it's a 2000s party. And I thought it was going to be a bunch of old heads showing up and the DJ playing the old music or whatever. DJ was playing old music, but most of the people in there were, and it was 18 and up, which a whole different uncomfortable part of that story. But it was like most of them were like 19, 22, and they knew every word. I'm like, how do they know this? They fuck with it. But the difference is, Jerv, whether it's Dreamville Fest at the second stage, whether it's a 2000s party in Phoenix, they walked in knowing I'm coming for some old shit. Summer Jam, them motherfuckers are coming for, or Roots Picnic, they're coming for these big headline acts. And like, I didn't fucking, in the same way that I said, like, I knew the Temptations and shit. I knew all that shit. But you brought the Temptations to open up for Wu-Tang or something, I'd be like, what the fuck is this shit? I would have reacted the same way.
But they had Babyface there too.
At the Summer Jam?
No. At Roots Picnic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had Babyface. I missed it though. I was waiting on Cam, who never showed up.
Asleep.
No. I wasn't asleep yet. I was well awake. Jayson, I told Amin, I said I might have got a tad bit too high.
Yeah.
Because I like by Lil Wayne's performance, by Gunna's performance, who was right before Lil Wayne. Man, I was fighting.
You was
fighting. I was fighting. I mean, you know, in my defense, a festival is a very long
process.
Day.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's a long day, and this happened to me on day 2, not day 1. Day 1, I was fine. Day 2.
Yeah.
Day 2, you know, I mean, listen, my G, like I'm fucking I'm 43. Like, what do you want? You know what I mean? Like,
I got you. You're standing up all day. It's warm.
Standing up. There. Yeah. Oh, it was baking.
Yeah, you got to get some beverages and other things. Niggas done taking 10,000 steps. You got your steps in.
Oh, got your motherfucking steps in, bro. Got your steps in.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I don't do festivals. That's not my get down.
You don't fuck with festivals? Okay.
Nah, because I don't like large crowds. You know what I'm saying? I obviously niggas go to concerts, but when you have 100, 200,000 motherfuckers in the same spot and everybody on some niggas looking for the exit. Bro, I've been to summer jams out here in LA. You know what I'm saying? I've seen niggas hop the fence. I was around in the Crips and Bloods and niggas fighting at summer jam. That's the era I come from. You know what I'm saying? So like,
y'all got summer jam out there?
Oh yeah. It's
okay.
Oh bro, yeah. That's like a classic.
Look, I sounded like a real naive individual, real naysayer.
Right.
Y'all got summer jams out there?
Oh, we got summer jams. Yeah. I think it was Power 106 that did the summer jam. But you know, we got 2 radio stations, The Beat and Power 106. So yeah, it's always been a thing. I think it's died down like over the past decade or so, you know, because radio has been dying. So it's not the same, you know, energy that used to be around.
Yeah.
Any of that shit. But when it was popping back in the 2000s, late 90s, like it was so popping that's where all these hood niggas had to go. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was there, but it was like we knew at some point the hood niggas was gonna fuck up Summer Jam. Like it was an inevitability. You feel me?
Hood niggas all over the country, all over the world.
Yeah. So you
gotta enjoy shit while you can, because once the hood finds out about it, my nigga,
and
it's never gonna be the same.
And that's why you have 35 and older restaurants.
Right, exactly.
Touche.
Niggas don't age. Man, that's funny as hell, man. All right, what else? We got one last topic, right? I think we got one last topic. It was questions that white people wish they could ask black people. Did y'all see this? Trey put it in the chat.
Nah, I didn't watch that.
Oh man, it's just screenshots of. So the original question was white people ask black people one question you always wanted to know, and then there's a whole thread where this dude just clipped it. So it's, why is it when a white person's car breaks down, black people always stop to help or push, but when a black guy's car breaks down, he's on his own? Why do black people have a tissue box on the back window of the car?
Wait, what? I'm not even looking. I'm reacting right on the roof.
I'm just reading. I'm gonna read them.
You said, why do black people have a tissue box on the back of the car? That's a hilarious question.
Why do you have a Tupperware obsession? I kind of do.
I mean, I guess why, it's
I got
like
to store my food.
Yeah, it's like a washcloth question. Like, why don't y'all? Like, what's wrong with y'all?
What you do with your food?
Tupperware is amazing. Yeah. Like, yeah, where do you put your leftovers?
Wait, hold on. Let's see. There's a question that I always wanted to ask. Do you all know each other, or are you just kind and greet everyone? Because it seems like everyone knows everyone and has a conversation with each other.
No, we all know each other. Come on, everybody.
Yeah.
That's my cousin.
Yeah.
Why do some older ladies become paralyzed from the waist down at funerals?
I guess that doesn't happen in white places. I never thought about that.
We don't know. That's the answer.
This is one of my favorites. Why can't you guys wrap up a conversation? You have a chat and both start walking away and shout at each other from hundreds of meters away. And the best part is you still follow the conversation at this point. Like how?
All right, yeah, no, and then we go. That's it. Did you?
Hey man, I'm gonna get up with you. Yo, tell Larry I'm gonna see him. He still owe me that money.
Niggas gotta get the last word.
When the last time you seen that nigga Larry?
Shit, let me tell you something about Larry.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Wow.
That's funny. I like that one.
They don't do that.
That's a good question.
It is. I don't know. It's a tribal thing. Like,
yeah, man.
It's just an instinct.
It's, I think, is it instinct? Is it nature, nurture? I don't know.
Right.
It probably is at this point.
That's funny. We got to do one for them. We got to do one for them now. We got lists because we got a list.
Yeah.
Questions to ask.
What do we do? What questions do we have for white people? I like.
Why do you put raisins in your? Why do raisins go in everything?
Why don't you use washcloths?
Yeah, I was just gonna say why y'all don't like to shower.
Why don't you lotion? why do you not like lotion?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, because it's not like lotion. Yes, I don't want to be ashy, but also I don't want my skin to be dry and itchy. Like that's.
Why do you kiss your dog in the mouth?
On the mouth. Yeah.
Why do you let your dog eat from
your plate?
Your plate.
Yeah.
And then you eat out of it, but then if this was X, it'd be like I just hit the plus, and then you eat after the dog.
After, yeah.
I want to know each part.
Yeah, it's a 3-part question.
Why do you care so much about zoo animals that like Harambe and stuff?
What is it about Taylor Swift?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why won't y'all just leave us alone?
Yeah, well, that's.
I mean, shit.
That's the eternal one.
Exactly.
I think we can end it.
Yeah, we can end right there. Perfect dismount.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. Reminder, patreon.com/countthethings. Become a Patreon. Get all the extra stuff, but also get the 25% discount on those tickets for the live show July 20th at the Racket, New York City. If you don't want the discount, don't have the discount, go buy full price, man. I don't know what to tell you. For John Gervais, for Jason Madison, for Juju Gotti, I'm Amin Hassan reminding you to stay black.